Welcome to the first video in this series about accessible ceilidh dancing. This video will cover how to adapt stars, a very common ceilidh move. We'll walk through different ways of how to do a star with explanations, and then you'll see it in action. Finally, there'll be a clip of the whole dance. This dance is called the Cumberland Jig. So, couple number 1 and couple number 2 are going to do a right hand star. So we'll do it in the normal way first and walk it through. So you put your hand in and everyone just goes round to the right. Lovely. And then round to the left. Beautiful. Great. So there are various ways we've been adapting this. One of the ways is, for some people, doing that much movement and that quickly in the turning is quite awkward. So instead we've been doing, put your right hand in and give it a shake. So feel free, everyone, to give it a go. Give it a nice shake instead, so there's no movement involved. And then your other hand in. Lovely. And another way I've seen of people doing a star with movement but without any touch is where they use their hands almost like a plane and they go round to the right with the right hand in. So pretending you're a plane. I can't really demonstrate with the right. Round right to the left. So that's and another way that some people found helpful was actually how we do stars in border Morris dancing, which is we put our right hand in and then we reach for the wrist in front of us, so it gives you a bit more stability. So if people want to give that a try, so instead you're going for the...
Make like a square.
Yeah, so then when you go round, as a wheelchair user, there's a lot more stability there, and then round to the left. Lovely. Right. So that's quite it feels very wrong in a ceilidh, as I'm so used to doing it with Morris.
It's a contra thing too.
Oh, is it? I've not really done contra, so cool. Has anyone else got any suggestions of a way we could do a star?
Would one thing that might work for wheelchair users is just like not putting your hand in the middle so that you've got both hands free for your wheels?
Yes, that is a very good point, yeah. And then as well you can always go backwards because turning around. This is a very manoeuvrable chair, but chairs that aren't manoeuvrable you're just slower because they don't move the same way.
Can we just demonstrate that version?
Yeah. So if everyone else, right hand star. And then we do a left. Oh yeah, let's go backwards, sorry. No loss of habit. Lovely.
Is there any way, if we're doing that version and the 3 people not in wheelchairs are still using their hands, is there any way that we can sort of do something that makes you feel more included? Because it felt just then a little bit like we were doing a thing and you were kind of there but not
No, that's
part of it in
fair
the same
enough.
way.
We did it with no hands.
Okay.
That's fair enough. That's another way to do it. I know some people, instead of putting a whole hand, they just put their elbow, and I find that as a, I don't know, I feel like
without actually being connected.
Yeah,
but
because it is a lot easier than just having your hand out in front of you. It's very weird.
And I guess you could combine the 2 versions, like the sort of aeroplanes one with the
that's
like
very true.
you having your hands on your wheels, but everybody else doing the aeroplane so that they're not touching but
Pointing
down.
And another way I have found is, as a wheelchair user, I don't do it so much anymore, but if I have my hand on the bottom as a fist and people can grab on top, that gives me,
Can we do a little demo of that?
So yeah, I've got a fist on the bottom and it gives me more stability than a...
And it kind of helps with the height differential, I guess, as well.
Yes.